Hi, my name's Khalif Dowdy. I'm a Master's of Architecture student at Parsons School of Design, recent graduate of Kane University. When it was my fall semester in my senior year, I went to Rome to study abroad with my classmates. We were specifically tasked with building around a mountain that was currently there. The site itself was called Testaccio neighborhood in the southern part of the city of Rome. Testaccio used to be the industrial centerpiece of Rome. One of their imports was olive oil. And when they were done with the olive oil, what they would do with the pottery was they would break it in half and then stack them. When you look at the site, it's hard to get a sense for what has happened there. That was a big driver in what I was looking for in my project. How do I tell the narrative through the architecture and through, the built environment? What I ended up doing was creating a factory and a museum. The factory being a place to reignite the importing of the olive oil that was there. And then on top of that, the museum was the community aspect. The parts that I like the most are the oculus, because it's such a powerful thing to kind of come back up from the underground. You're watching the silhouettes of the people in the factory go by, and it's like you're stuck in this temporal aspect of the space. You're rediscovering the history that was there. But in terms of enhancing that story, enhancing that narrative, I think that was like such a key part in the design process, and all the aspects that I found from the site, and just taking everything about the site, everything I could find, and just amplifying it times 10 was something that I was extremely proud of. Architecture is like literally the culmination of life and culture into a space. I grew up in Scotch Plains and in Newark, New Jersey for the majority of my life. And those are two like completely separate neighborhoods. Like one is a suburb and one is like an impoverished urban city. Kind of seeing the dichotomy and the duality between the two, one being what we would call safe and the other one being dangerous. It was weird to have to adapt my lifestyle every week to living there. It kind of intrigued my sense of how architecture should be. I didn't think that people who had money should always get more than people who didn't. There should always be a sense of equity and equality between places, and I feel like architects have a responsibility to help people in that way. I think Gensler does take pride in that, and creating a more sensible, more equitable world for people to live in. Architecture has an immediate impact on people's livelihoods in the way that it looks and the way that it feels. And I think that using that as a guiding figure to push society forward is definitely powerful.